Welcome to Celebrity Tarot with me. I'm Jordan. I am Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started here right after you hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot, as well as click that bell. We're going to get into this reading straight away. We are going to get into the reading of Vice President Kamala Harris. We are going to find out a little bit about her upcoming month. We do have a specific question pertaining to her. This was a request, and this was requested by Scooter Wilmot. Sorry if I butchered your name. Not quite sure if I did or not, but there you go. All right. So, Kamala Harris, the Vice President of the United States of America. All right. So, let's get into this real quick. At the end of this reading, all the information regarding this reading will be in the description box, as well as do not forget to hit subscribe. Okay, straight into it. Kamala Harris was born on October 20th, and she was born in California. And the specific question was actually, would she be replaced by Stacey Abrams? So that's one of the specific questions. So we'll get to that by the end of the reading if we haven't hit it throughout the reading. She is a Libra sun sign, Aries moon sign. So as fiery, as much feeling and effort that comes out of her, she literally is one to express. She's very much on the inside, inwardly. She's very easily moved to speak on her behalf and to express how she feels. So she's very emotional, but in a very assertive way, I guess, if you will. Let's find out some more stuff here about her. Okay, so Joe Biden and Kamala won the 2020 presidential election, and they decided to do the pretty obvious thing. Well, maybe. Okay, so we're just gonna go into this reading. So let's just get into the reading straight away. Let me go over her birth chart really quickly. I kind of pretty much went over it, but I just like to get as little information on these things as possible. I don't usually look at their zodiac signs or the president's. I don't even know his. If you know Joe Biden's zodiac sign, please just leave a comment. Okay, Libra sun sign, making her like super relationship oriented, and as far as her honoring the law and the justice system, that is very much coming from that also. And it it's balanced out by the Aries, and that's the moon sign on the inside of her. That's the inwardness, that's her feeling. And it's just, that's that assertive emotional side that she has. And she's just by nature super emotional. And I have to say, because of what she does and who she is, she can't show it on the outside, but on the inside, she actually is one to dwell in on all sides of things. So she's able to see the perspective. She's able to see all aspects in a picture. So she struggles a lot energetically. I'm feeling that just even looking at her picture. She struggles when she is trying to make a decision based off of certain things, because she goes off her head and her heart logic verbatim. But on the inside, she struggles because she does see points of views. She does. But obviously, you got to throw a wrench in it. So she's got a good poker face or whatnot. And that's just what it is. Okay. Let's find out how she is currently. We're going to find out a little bit as far as current energy for Kamala Harris, what the universe wants us to know about Kamala Harris in a current position. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, join the club. We all have a little anxiety. She's wreaking havoc from conflict, a lot of chaos going on around her, and currently she has a lot of anxiety, feeling really unstable with her situation, her scenario at the moment, especially when it comes to her knowing or her intuition, because she is very conscious. She is, again, this is just indicating to me that, yes, she's able to have clear thought, clear reactions to other people's thinking and points of views, but consciously she is very much struggling because she's at the ending of something, maybe even getting into a decision, but she is at the ending of something that has a lot to do with truth and her really thinking things through. So she's really needing to find some clear space in her brains because she has a lot of anxiety about whatever it is that she is currently dealing with. I'm going to pull one more card here. Oh, what? I don't know what that means. What's happening here? Yay. Okay, so I'm going to go with this is a relationship thing also. So whatever kind of connection, relationship she has with some sort of air sign she's dealing with, it's a hard partnership because the cooperation in it, the flow is good. It's a good energy. It's a good connect, but there's a jealousy within it. There's an envy, and it's almost like maybe she envious or she's jealous or they're jealous. Okay. And that could be in any type of relationship. Especially one that has a lot to do with, communication, logic, just probably more or less something through her job is what I'm assuming. Let's find out a little bit more kind of overall the theme of this upcoming month and into March. Kamala Harris. Aries. In reverse, Knight of Wands. Okay. Okay. So she is, overall, the energy thus far is reeking of something very reckless, something that doesn't need to be as crazy as it's appearing to be or feeling to be. So she does have anxiety over something currently, and that's because in this upcoming month, she's going to be dealing with somebody or something in a very immature way. Because she is Aries moon, I'm just going to go with that. She's emotionally very mature, and she's able, again, to express herself in a really easy manner and really able to do it. She does it in a really good way. Like, she's really good at it. When she's feeling an emotion or she's feeling thoughts or, things that she needs to express, she does it. She doesn't hold it back and create some sort of like fire with it. So I'm going with whomever this air sign is, this where this jealousy is tending to pop up, but in between them in this relationship, this is where that's coming from. That's coming from there. And it's an immature, very immature. It's almost like they throw fit. They throw fits. They throw fits, and this is somewhere where this person was supposed to actually be, kind of an inspiration or, look to her as if they had a lot of courage, a lot of strength and drive and ambition and blah, blah, blah. Like all of these amazing, adventurous and open energies that this person that she thought she was dealing with is now becoming kind of volatile, a little violent-ish, dangerous. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's weird. It's a weird. It's weird. The cards are weird today. Okay, so this person, again, could be a fire sign also, Aries, Leo, or Sag. So let's talk about anything that is kind of upcoming in the future as maybe something to avoid or just like in general. So we're going to find out a little bit about the rest of the month. In reverse, Judgment. Three of Pentacles is in reverse also. Justice is upright. Okay, so some excitement is coming up because that's in reverse. To me, that is just like stress or jitters from something legal, something about the truth, something really honing in on finding a balance. And again, I don't follow like politics at all, so I don't know what's going on. I do know that there is, this is a judgment thing. This is definitely trying to sense balance, trying to gain back some sort of clarity or truth. And there is a lot of action that is involved, but it's not being used. It's very passive. And so those cards are in reverse. It's very passive and almost like confusing. This is all like a little confusing. There's a greedy. And that might be what the energy is coming from. So whatever it is that is upcoming in the future that she should avoid is something dealing with a lot of greed and selfishness. It has nothing to do with kindness. So this is, again, the weirdest reading because I've never done anybody, I don't think, in the government stuff or the politics. Like I don't usually hang out reading this stuff. So this is very different for me. Yeah, it's somebody is going to be judged on something, and it's going to be very unfair, or else that has already happened, and this is the process, and this is where she's gotten within this month. And basically, the excitement or the jitters has nothing to do with excitement. It actually is just all to do with passive greed. It's just very bleh, abusive in a really secretive way. But the truth is going to come out. A lot of the honesty, the truth. I mean, we always see the light from the, the shadow and the dark. And there's always some time for truth, right? There's always some time for honesty. And that will bring back everything, all the balance, because this is very not balanced. Even this reading is making me uncomfortable to even say any of this. But as far as the action here, somebody's already been harshly judged, or they're going to judge them in a really harsh manner. Okay. Don't know what the hell that means. I gotta stop. I need a drink. All right. Let's find out. Franklin. Frank. Come say hi. Come say hi. Oh, spit on me. Okay. Let's find out any obstacles that is awaiting this month for Kamala Harris. And I don't know if that has anything to do with that chick that you were asking. My subscriber Scooter asked if she was going to be replaced by Stacey Abrams. So that might be kind of leading into what's going on. It looks and feels kind of like something to do with that. I don't know what's going on though. A woman, a thinking woman. Okay. That's probably what it has to do with, okay? Being in these shoes, especially when you're being judged harshly or somebody's judging you or you're judging somebody else harshly, being still, finding sanity and stability and comfort and grounding is very difficult, especially when you already are overthinking. But to be truly like just kind of like in your knowing and really allowing yourself to speak from a very safe space this is a very strong thing. She's a very smart woman. I don't know how much it would take to either make her fall, push her away, get her out of the way, push her here, put her there. I don't know what's going on. Again, I literally am just reading these verbatim. So this is an obstacle for her. This is going to be an obstacle to come across as if she's okay, to come across as if she is a strong, stable superior. She's very much in these places of reliability. She is a safe thinker, overthinker. She's about the truth. She always says the truth. These are things that are being conveyed from the cards. I'm not saying these things because I'm in her fan club or anything like that. I'm just saying them. Again, I don't really know much about this stuff. I like it that way. It makes me less like crazy. I know like when I'm really interested in stuff like that, like it makes me a little nutty. I look into it way too much. Where it once was cared about, she's almost like doesn't care because there's so much pressure and there's so much shit that is coming down on her. In these cards, it is indicating that, okay, with the reverses, as many as I've been getting, literally just confirming the mere fact that currently there's a lot of consciousness. She's very aware of what's going on, but yet she does have a lot of anxiety. She does have a lot of stress that's coming in, and it's really coming in with this judgment and being, judged harshly, maybe even a little more harsh than people are aware, or maybe she's judging somebody harshly. However this goes, there is some greed happening here, and the truth will come. And when it does, it's going to come with a little bit of lagging in the energy. So it's almost like the energy is not going to be full in its potential. And she doesn't know if she can hang 10 any further. Okay, she's really going to try to embrace the obstacle. She's really going to try and, grab onto it and give it a hug. But I mean, she's scared shitless. She ain't going to tell you all that. She ain't going to tell me that either, but she is scared. She's scared. I mean, especially with that action coming at her. It's not coming in a good way. It's coming in a very scary, strange way. All right. Okay, King of Swords in reverse, of course. Of course. Okay, so likely outcome here is yes, there's going to be truth. There's going to be a lot of information and facts coming from the day where they try to realign balance and they get some truth and they do the judgment and they do the calls and they do whatever they need to do as far as the greed and stuff that will be lingering, that will be there. And she's really going to have to be standing there in a stronghold, even though she's not feeling strong. She's not feeling safe. There's no safe feeling here. She's very uncomfortable. The communication of this all is confusing to her. Normally it's pretty, everything's pretty clear. But with this air sign that is coming back up, it is very clear to see that she doesn't know anything, whatever that means. The communication that she's receiving is not truths. It's been lies. So she's receiving all these, very conflicting, harsh words, and she's confused by them. She's very confused by them because when she got into this, whatever this connection was with this person, this air sign, or with this in this industry, she literally thought that she was going to change things. She thought she was going to change things and lead, things in a different direction. That's what she thought. She was going to put growth out there and lay it all out there, and she was going to be able to help make choices here. That's not what's happening. So the communication is off because it's bullshit. Last card. Okay. Whew. That just confirms everything. Seven of Swords, that's in reverse. So yes, again, the instability. This last energy, this last card is just confirming deceit is kind of interwoven into all of these cards and into all of this reading. So there is some deceit here happening. There is definitely something going on as far as greed, deceit. It's just a whole bunch of crud that I don't like to talk about, especially when I'm doing tarot readings. But again, this person is in the public eye. She's the vice president of the United States. I'm doing a tarot reading for her. I kind of feel like I shouldn't. Okay, anyway, it's very uncomfortable. But because you guys subscribe and you request, I have to do it. That's just my thing. So anyway, the thoughts, the clarity, the feeling of communication, thinking that it was there, it has been bullshit the entire time. That's a likely outcome, and that it will be coming up in March. She'll be coming to that. She already knows, though. I mean, she's not stupid. She's a very smart woman. Sorry, my dog is whining. He's like, stop doing the reading for the vice president. Are you crazy? No, Frank's like, you're absurd. All right, I got to let him out. Please hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot if you would, please, and thank you. I'll be shortly and slowly getting out all of these requested celebrity readings. I had to finish up all my current and my crush ones. Go check those out. The crush tarot readings for Valentine's Day. See if your crush likes you. See if they're crushing you back. Go ahead, check it out. All the zodiac signs are all done, so you can check that out in the playlist. Also, please hit subscribe, click the bell. Don't miss my notifications here at Hangman Tarot, and share, like, and follow on all your social media platforms. And again, I'm Jordan. I am Hangman Tarot. Please enjoy the rest of your beautiful Wednesday night. See ya.